Hi everybody. I wanted to come on while my baby's asleep and my toddler's in nursery school. It's so exciting. I feel more free and I'm able to do a recording without depending on or a reading, without depending on my husband to watch the baby, and the kids. And it is the day of the new moon in Leo, and also we have a solar eclipse happening, and I am staying inside for it, but I'm sure I will feel the difference in the energy. I will notice it. I don't need to go outside and look. I might pop outside, but it's not going to be something that I'm headed out there with, the intention for. I got right away as I started flipping through the cards that I should pull the first card. And I'm actually feeling like maybe it's a 5-card reading here because it is such a the solar system's alive today. So I like my 5-card reading. It kind of follows the cycles of the moon, which is great for a new moon as well. So let's go ahead and draw some more cards. There's another one that wants to come out right away. I'll move my sage. And I'm using a deck called Soul Trees. I'm not sure if I've presented that for you before for everybody here. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. There we go. We got our cards right away. Ready to come out for us. So it kind of speaks to your soul, from your soul, about what you might need right now. So the first card in the reading, gosh, I haven't been doing this reading as much, so I'm going to look at my cheat sheet because I don't want to get this wrong. Okay, it's the waning moon. And the waning moon is the moon that's kind of getting smaller, and it's shrinking down. It's getting ready to go completely dark, which is what we just experienced like last night, is the dark moon right before the new moon. The new moon is actually like a tiny bit of moon is visible at some places in the sky. So this is the waning moon, and I always take this card to represent something that's changing, or an energy that can help you when you're going through changes. So let's look at that. A new path emerging. So what's changing right now for us? It's a new path. We all are going to be, and that's eclipse weather. We had our lunar eclipse 2 weeks ago. Now we have our solar eclipse, and that's a lot of changing for people, really coming out of, it's almost like the death card in tarot, coming out of one life and saying, hey, I want something new, and I'm going to make some changes and going on to the next phase in your life. That is in tarot what the death card would represent. I feel like this has that energy of a new path emerging. And it's not like, that's why the death card in tarot is so interesting, because it's not necessarily a bad card. It really means a total cutoff kind of from one situation, and I feel that with this new path emerging. You're looking at like a void. Your life has maybe been feeling a little bit void, and if you really nurture the new path that's coming out, you've got this lovely new growth that's happening right here. So let's look at our second card, which is the Dark Moon card, and this asks us to have this energy come up from within us, within the faucets of our own soul. We have the ability to affect this change or this energy in your life, and that is the Speak Your Truth card. So we have our tree has changed to one that was experimenting a new path, to a tree that's alive with this white coloring. It's almost like a glow. And I take that as speaking your truth. It really helps you connect. That white light helps you connect with that light of divine source and the love and the wisdom that your higher self and your guides have for you. So when you start speaking your truth and you don't hold back according to other people or other things, then they really start, your guides really start enjoying that you're receiving that information and you're working with it, and they enjoy giving you more and more and more. They don't want to give you more than you can handle. So if you're not speaking your truth already, they're kind of standing back and waiting a little bit. So okay, so after the dark moon, after that place where we go inside and we bring it out of ourselves, which what could be better than our own truth, we have a new moon. So what is going to be, a new moon, that's right. It's what's going to be growing, because it's a time that's setting our intentions is a great thing to do during the new moon. So what's going to be growing? What intentions are we going to be setting right now? And we have the Patience. There we go. There's a good light on it. the patience tree is sometimes I would say patience is not something that I have a whole lot of, and it's something that I'm definitely working on. So I really like this card showing up in what's going to grow. I feel like I've been doing a lot in my life to increase my patience, which is decrease some of my distractions in life. I stepped away from Facebook, and I've really like modified my use of it so it can be more productive and more beneficial for myself and for other people. And I think that's very important. So I really like that that patience card is going to be what's going to grow for us. We have to have the patience in this new path. We can't go full speed as fast as possible because sometimes we have to relearn some things. And so that's where this card is really speaking to me right now, is being patient with yourself and very gentle with yourself during this process of this new path. So how do we do that? That's what our waxing moon card, the next card that's helping that new moon grow and intensify and be at its fullest point. So the waxing moon card is how to help yourself achieve that level of patience that you want, how to make the process smoother. And that is action. So it's interesting that we have a patience and an action card right next to each other. And I take that as you're being patient, it's good not to let yourself slide back into that old lifestyle that you recently decided to purge out. And it's time to take action when you feel that inkling of a direction to go. Just, it's a jump. Carpe diem. Really terrible accent there, but seize the day. And so take action when you have that spark inside, when you feel your truth light up and you know that this is right for you. Take action. Now then is the time not to be patient, but until then, be very gentle with yourself and you will know. Trust yourself. So after all that journey, we come to the full moon, and this is what we can feel being amplified right now during this time from the path that we've taken, this circular path around these cards. And that is, oh my goodness, we're going to have some major healing happening. So our fourth chakra, our heart chakra, is really going to be amplified, and I think that's very beautiful. Whenever we have a new path that we want to take on, don't we all want to love that path? Don't we all want to be totally in love with our life and in love with the people in our life and have love for them? However that love is expressed, whether it's a romantic love or a platonic love or a mother, an endless love like that between a mother and a child. So I think that that's beautiful, that this new path is really about growth, and this process that we've gone through, these incredible 2 weeks of crazy energy, it seems like it's really been for something. It's not been for nothing. You haven't been going crazy or feeling like you're on the verge of going crazy for nothing. It's because you were really breaking away and creating that new path for yourself. So at the end of it all, you can have your beautiful heart chakra card just glowing in green and just very beautiful. I just love that. Well, thank you. This has been a very beautiful reading. I initially grabbed one deck of cards and I did a 3-card reading for myself, and I was like, well, that was lovely, but that's not the card deck. And then I don't know, this one's like popped out. The Soul Trees. It's one of my very favorite ones. Please let me know if you'd like. I love doing this moon cycle reading with the Soul Trees deck because it's really very intuitive, and it can mean different things at different points. If the patience card was in a different place, for example, it would mean something else. But I think that it's very beautiful the way it was laid out for you. And if anybody wants their own personal moon cycle reading, let me know. I would love to be able to give you one. So I hope everybody enjoys the solar eclipse, however you're celebrating it. I'm going to be inside meditating. I'm working on a new meditation that I will be someday uploading to YouTube. Figure all that out. But it started coming to me last night, so I really do truly feel that the energy, the little break or reprieve I've taken from technology and really focusing on myself and my family and my life purpose beyond that has set me in line. And I had some synchronicity happening last night with insomnia. I visited with a friend who just had a baby, but then I continued to be wide awake, and I had this amazing meditation pop in. So I'm excited to share that with you guys. Anyway, thanks for watching. I really appreciate all the people that look forward to my readings and do watch the entire 10 minutes or whatever. It really helps me feel like I am truly pursuing my life purpose. So thank you.